It's your man with the plan, J Grinds. Today, man, we are doing another Snipe filter tier list, man. This is the best Snipe filters in NBA 2k22 right now, and we are going to rank them from S to D tier, and this is going to be ranked in the way of actually making MT / getting pop-ups. More so just making MT. So let's go ahead and get right into it, man. The 500 filter, man, this is kind of a tough one because at this point of the year I would put the 500 filter at D tier because of the fact that it's so hard to even sell the gold cards that you get on that filter for even like 650, 700. But lately, being endgame, a lot more people are throwing up tons of dark matters for 500, so it's actually not a bad filter at all. I'll still keep it in C tier though, man. I'm not a huge fan of it. Next filter is the Ben Simmons endgame cheapest filter. For now, I'm gonna put this one in C tier as well, man. It's a decent filter, gets a good amount of pop-ups on it. However, it is just a one card hard scope, which kind of limits how good it can be, man. Next filter is the center endgame cheapest filter, man. S tier filter in my opinion. I love this filter. You have the possibility of seeing a Yao or a Taco pop up, which obviously would be insane at the cheapest price. So that is a great filter. Next filter, can I refresh this, man? Guess not. Alright, next filter is the center endgame enabled, man. Also S tier filter. Obviously you have the chance to snipe endgame Yao Ming and endgame Taco Fall on this filter, on the same filter, so that is a huge W as they are going for over 300k. Next filter is the Central Division endgame cheapest, man. Oof, this is tough, man. I've been having tons and tons of success on this filter lately. Maybe gonna go A tier, man. It's either A or S. I just can't decide. We're gonna put it in A right now. We'll see what else we got going on. Diamond contract filter is the next filter we have, man. I'm gonna put this in C tier. Right now, man. Diamond, it's a good filter, man. There's contracts on the TTO online board, which means this is gonna be active. I just don't typically use it that much. When I do get some pop-ups on it. I don't know. We're gonna go with C tier right now. It's a decent filter to work. Don't need too much MT to work it, and it's super bailed. Maybe it could go B. I don't know. Nobody works this filter, so it's low key. You can get a lot of bailed snipes on it. Dark matter cheapest, man. Dark matter cheapest. I'm going with. This is a tough one. We're going with B, man. It is a good filter, man. I actually got some insane snipes on it last night in stream, bro. We got like 6 invincibles and 2 endgames to pop up in one refresh on the dark matter cheapest, all for 500 MT. I sniped a endgame Larry Bird, invincible Steph Curry, and an invincible Paul George for like 100,000 profit on one refresh. That was crazy. But despite if people aren't throwing up the endgames and stuff for cheap, it's going to be a little bit rare to see dark matters posted because there's no way of pulling just a random dark matter anymore. If you get a dark matter, it's an endgame. So anyways, next filter is the endgame cheapest filter, man. Lately I have not been having any good luck on this filter. Typically I would say that this is a great filter and like one of the best in the game, but honestly, with how it's been going for me lately when I work this filter, for some reason it's rare to get pop-ups on, in my opinion. And then it's just so comp, bro, that it's so hard to actually get the snipe once you do get something to pop up, and you're only making a little bit of profit. So I'm gonna go with B tier, man. It is a good filter. You can make a lot of MT on it. However, you got to be very quick and you got to get a lot of snipes. But really, for this to be a really good filter, you need to see a snipe pop up at least like every 2 minutes, and that just hasn't been happening for me. So we're gonna go ahead and put it in B tier, man. This is the Giannis endgame cheapest filter, man. Another good filter. B tier, man. This is a great filter. Got 2 Giannis's on this filter that you can snipe, and they do pop up semi-frequently. What you want to do is do a scroll, and it is a great filter because hopefully you get point guard Giannis to pop up for the price of the small forward Giannis, and then obviously that's a small dub. But a good filter either way, and then obviously if you get the cheaper Giannis to pop up, just snipe it for like 5-6k cheaper than what the cheapest one's going for. Next filter we got is the Grizzlies filter, and this filter has been going off lately. This is a great filter. Definitely A tier, man. Definitely A tier. This filter is crazy because people are still ripping packs because the endgame packs are just permanently in the game now. So this is a great filter at any point when it used to only be good on pack drop days. People are always ripping up, and nobody in the world thinks that Grizzlies are still priced, because who would want Jaren Jackson Jr. at this point? But people do. Grizzlies are still going for like 3,000, and I get so many snipes on this filter for 700, 650. Insane filter, man, especially since you don't need a lot of MT to work it. Great filter. Next filter, man, is the Hero Bill Hard Scope. I gotta go our first D tier, man. It's a good filter. It's just gonna be so insanely dry, bro. Work that if you want, man. Hero cheapest, man. I actually recently spent a little bit of time on this filter, and it's actually not bad, man. Their prices are going for last night I worked this a little bit. I got a couple snipes. Pricing is going for like 14,000 last night on Xbox, which is actually pretty cool. You can get some decent snipes on it. I think this is gonna be B or C tier. What do we got on here? Endgame Simmons, Diamond Contract. I think it's better than those. We're gonna go B tier. We're gonna go B tier, man. We'll see, man. Obviously, if you get a bill to pop up, that's crazy. Next filter is the Invincible cheapest, man. This filter, this gets a little bit tough sometimes, man. This filter is good, but it's almost like I can't decide on this one, man. I can't decide. Invincible cheapest, man. C or B. It's good, but it's like, why not just work the Dark Matter cheapest filter? Because the price point is not too off. And then how often are people ripping and throwing up Invincibles? But it is low key. I'm gonna put it in B, man, because it's low key. Not a lot of people are gonna be working that filter, so you should get some bailed snipes, and it'll be a good filter if you're maybe new to sniping. And you can certainly make some good money on it. You can snipe a point guard MJ, you snipe a Steph Curry, man, he's going for 60K. That's a dub, man. Next filter is the Kareem Endgame cheapest filter, man. Kinda has to be where the Giannis filter is, maybe. This is a little bit of a tough one. I apologize for the quality here, man. This obviously, I don't know how to make these images, I guess, because every time I make them, they're not coming up good. I think these are better than the last time I did this, but anyways, Kareem Endgame, man. You do have a little, I'm gonna go A, man. I'm gonna go A simply because on the Kareem filter, the price point between the point guard Kareem and the center Kareem, it's such a difference, and people are gonna always look up Kareem price and throw up the point guard version for the same price as the center version. So your profit margins are a lot bigger if you get one of those snipes versus on the Giannis, if someone throws up a point guard Giannis for the small forward price, etc. So we're gonna go A with that one. Next filter is the Kevin Durant Endgame cheapest, man. This filter is going C. Going C. It's a great filter, good filter, but the pricing on the cards, he's a little bit cheaper, so kind of makes it difficult because the KDs are cheaper. So we're going C tier with the Kevin Durant Endgame hard scopes. So, but there's 2 KDs, so that's good. LeBron Endgame cheapest, man. Definitely a B tier. Same as the Giannis, man. It's pretty much the same exact filter, except for you are just sniping, different players. However, I am going to go ahead and move up this Central Division Endgame cheapest, man. This has honestly been my favorite filter in the game lately. I've been making tons and tons of MT on this. I made like 150K in 1 hour a few nights ago in stream using this filter. It was going crazy. And you literally have a LeBron you can snipe. You got the Giannis's, you got the Kareems. This is a great filter. Definitely S tier, man. I don't even know why I was thinking A tier. Luka Endgame cheapest, man. Putting this one in C as well. I feel like I need some more in D tier, but I'm putting this one in C as well. Luka Endgame cheap is not that great. You know what? I'm bringing that one down because Luka small shooting guard card is really super cheap, so I'm bringing that one down. And then also makes room for this one right here, Luka Endgame point guard hard scope. I'm actually this was one of my favorite filters just recently, but it's the price has dropped with that card being the level 40. It's just, I don't know, bro. I'm not feeling this filter too much. I haven't worked on it in a few days just because I'm not really a big fan of it anymore. It was a great filter. I made tons of MT on this filter, but I think it's got to stay in C tier, man, which then makes this one even worse in D tier. You might as well work Endgame cheapest if you're working Luka Endgame cheapest because price point is so low. Michael Jordan Endgame cheapest, man. Great filter as well. Gonna be over here with the LeBron, the Giannis, Michael Jordan, man. They're all pretty similar, But again, on this Central Division, you can snipe Michael Jordan, LeBron, and Giannis, all in this filter. So this is a great filter, man. This is literally my favorite filter in the game. Alright, so Michael Jordan cheapest at the same level as these, pretty much make the same amount of MT. It's just hard scoping card. Any end game that has 2 cards, one more expensive than the next, you can make a little bit of money on it. Michael Jordan's point guard card is actually much cheaper in price though, so like the shooting guard version sells for like 30,000, 33,000, 35,000, and then the point guard Michael is only like 40,000, so not that big of a difference. Maybe this filter, maybe I need to bring this filter down. I'm gonna bring it down, man. I'm gonna bring it down. Obviously this is just my opinions, man. If you guys have great success with any of these filters, that is awesome, man. I actually have had a lot of success with this Michael Jordan filter, but trying to rate it from an actual standpoint of what makes sense for everybody in the community, I think it's gotta be C tier, man, I guess. Michael Jordan Invincible cheapest. This one I'm gonna put in B tier though, because of the fact that it's just so uncomp, bro. It is so uncomp, and Michael Jordan point guard Invincible card is still going for like 70,000, so that's huge, man. You get a Michael Jordan point guard Invincible for 12k, 14k, whatever, you know, cheapest Invincible price is. W Snipe, man, W Snipe. All right, Nike shoe colorway filter, man. This one's a little bit tough because I honestly have not used it in about a week because the prices dropped, but now they rose back up, so it could be great filter, man. I think I gotta go A with this filter just because it's typically always consistent, man. There's Nike Diamond Shoe colorways on the Triple Threat Online right now, on the Triple Threat Online boards, and a lot of people throw these up for 500, 250, 1,000, and then you sell them for 5,000, man. This is a great way to make MT. It is a low-key filter. Nobody really, I get so many bail snipes on this filter, and good way to make MT. Point guard endgame cheapest, man. This one's a little bit tough. Point guard endgame cheapest, man. We'll go A. It's a good filter. You can certainly make some MT. Just the price point on it is getting a little bit low now. LaMelo's the cheapest on there. He goes for like 23k, sometimes 24k. But obviously, if you get any of the, get a green point guard, etc., etc. Even though I think green point guard doesn't show up on that filter. But good filter for sure. Good filter. Southeast Division endgame cheapest, man. This is a pretty good filter. However, I'm going C tier with it. Good filter, not one of my favorites. On this filter, trying to think what you see. I can't even think right now, but just search up Southeast Division theme endgame. You'll see who you can see on there. I think it's like I don't know why I'm having my brain's not working right now, but it's not that great. You have to, I think LaMelo Ball is on this filter as well, so you have to have your maximum buyout pretty low to scroll on this filter. And that's finally, my brain is clicking a little bit early in the morning when I'm recording this, boys. So give me a minute. Taco Fall Dark Matter enabled, man. This is definitely an A tier filter. You can snipe glitch Taco, Invincible Taco, Endgame Taco, Out of Position Taco. I don't know if glitch Taco is selling for over 100k. But if you see one with 80 Haas, definitely pick it up. But great filter. What you do is just enable the cheaper tacos, man. Like the Galactic and MyTeam Anniversary, etc. And just set that up. Good filter. Taco Fall Endgame Hard Scope, man. You know what? I'm going to move this one up, and I'm going to move this one here. This is the Taco Fall Endgame Hard Scope. Just literally searching Taco Fall theme Endgame and just put minimum bid 500 and keep refreshing. Good filter. Obviously, Taco is the most expensive card in the game. Get one of those snipes that's crazy, it's obviously going to be a bit dry. Yao Ming Endgame Hard Scope, man. I guess we got to go the same, right? A for the Yao Ming Endgame Hard Scope, and S for the Yao Ming Dark Matter enabled. Is Yao Ming, I'm trying to Yao Ming. So the Invincible card, I think only sometimes is a snipe, which makes maybe this one's A as well. So you got Yao Ming, you got Out of Position Yao Ming, I'm guessing is yeah, that's a tough one. I'm guessing is a snipe as well. I'm gonna stick this one in A, man. I'm gonna stick this one in A just because less cards that you can get as a snipe on the Yao Ming enable, but same thing as the Taco, just by the Dark Matter versions of Yao. But that is apparently the tier list and the end of the video, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments if you did like this, if you enjoy this kind of thing. This is the second one I've done. Maybe I'll keep doing these in 2K23, man. But y'all have a blessed day, man. J Grinds out.